So, as some of you may already know, I've talked about this before. I don't have any formal training in apologetics. I've just been a cradle Catholic my whole life and really enjoy my faith. But what I do have some formal training in is the art of rhetoric, debate, and argument. And I'd like to give you a quick crash course on a specific topic we call moving the goalpost. So, what is moving the goalpost? Moving the goalpost is when, in an academic argument, there are two parties, and side A presents an argument, and they will usually do this vaguely, and this is going to be important for later. And then side B is going to give a response. Well, side B will meet the argument and perhaps beat it, and then side A will come back and rephrase their original vague argument to make it look like side B did not meet the argument and therefore lost, when in fact side B either met or exceeded the argument because side A has now lost and they're just grasping at straws to win. So, what does moving the goalposts look like in an academic argument? Well, if we look at Thinkumentary's comments right here, it says discrediting the Reformation for burning heretics is about as tone deaf as you can get. So, what is the subject of Thinkumentary's argument? Discrediting the Reformation. So, my response to meet his argument says that the original point of my video was not to discredit the Reformation, but rather to call out the hypocrisy of selective outrage. And then he responds, yes, as I said, tone deaf. That's not what you said. You've now moved the goalpost from discrediting the Reformation to hypocrisy of selective outrage. But wait, there's more. In a rare twice-in-one-day incident on another video, Mr. Shantaram says that ash was used for treatment for boils at the time, and this is in reference to Job, to which I ask him, what are you talking about? So there's another part of this argument that I guess I forgot to screenshot, but basically he just gives his argument for Job 2, where it says that he was using ash to help with his boils, to where I said, but my reference in my video is to Job 42, so he's going back 40 chapters looking for context, when the context of what I'm trying to say is right there in the verse, to which he says, are you really pivoting from Matthew 6? We weren't talking about Matthew 6. We were talking about Job 2 and Job 42. I'm not pivoting from anything. You're the one moving the goalpost. Context of our conversation was on the topic of Job. Perfect example, twice in one day. Thank you for watching, and God bless.